Right, we're on. My name's Steve Johnson. This video is all over the place. The start of this video is going to begin yesterday, which is when I was at the doctor's and the accountants, but you'll see that all in a minute. So it starts yesterday, now we're back to today, which is actually tomorrow. I don't know. Peebles. It's covered in snow. Got the magic hat on though. You know that awkwardness you get when your wife's been in the car before you. Ugh.
What do you want for Christmas this year?
Right, this morning's busy. I'm off to go to the hospital again, just check my wrist out, try and get this lump away, try and get that fixed. It's really hurting me when I golf. And then I'm off to my accountant's this afternoon. But it is all frosty. Joy.
And place your hands, it's Radio Borders.
Working tirelessly to get your too, and we'll find out I claim. Do it.
X-ray now. For sake. Hospital done. Bit of rheumatology. Bit of X-ray. Blood's taken. The guy taking the bloods was excellent. Did not feel a thing. That's rare. Now we're off to the accountants, which is always a worrying time. Should be fine. Doctor said I was to lay off golf a little bit. What does she know? She doesn't even play golf. Aye, very good. Easier said than done that. She needs to stop popping her pills. And if I get surgery, or when I get surgery on my wrist, I will still be able to coach golf. Maybe not play as much golf, but I'll still be able to coach. Which is fine this time of year, December, January, February, that's fine. It's quiet anyway. Good that. Well looked after by the NHS. Bunker Mentality gave me this hat. It's a magic hat. Watch this. We're going to talk about power accumulator number 3. No, we're not. We're going to talk about pressure point number 3, which is on the right hand. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. I'm lost. Now we've got a slight problem. The teaching bay door behind me has frozen to the ground. Let me explain. So in here, this bottom section is foam. And what's happened with the foam is when we come out here, you'll see this foam section at the bottom is frozen solid. So rather than go all the way back down to the clubhouse to get some hot water, we'll do it in here. Right, pressure point number 3. Pressure point number 3 is where the right hand, the index finger of the right hand, sits in the aft of the club. So right there, where that touches there. See that? That there is pressure point number 3. That's what's used to create lag. That pressure being applied by this section of the right hand for right-handed golfer is what creates the lag that we're after in the golf swing. Lag creates power, blah blah. Magic hat. So I take my grip feel where that club is in contact with the right index finger, to feel the, can't even speak, something that called, pressure point number 3, so that lag feeling if I like, so as I come through I feel as though I'm pushing, there's a thrust with the right forearm's thrusting for this pressure point to be applying force to the aft, the back of the club shaft. I can feel that motion. It's very much a drive of the right forearm, index finger doing its thing. Another way to describe this or to show this would be to get a cane. So I've got an alignment cane, got a bit of flex in it, and I take an address position here, my address position, and then I were to put it in the mat there, apply the force using this pressure point here. That's all I want to feel at impact, that's impact fix, there I am there. That's me in my impact position. And that pressure that's been applied to the sweet spot of the club down through the shaft is from that pressure point number 3. I have to hold this against the wall there, apply that pressure. So I can feel the resistance of the club head there when I focus on that. Nice light grip, my eureka position, nice light grip, and then I can feel coming down as my right forearm traces my plane line, my ball to target line. I can feel that pressure being applied, that force being applied from this pressure point. Another way to describe it would be, imagine you were to throw a rock, imagine this a rock, or a feather. So it's the same action. You're throwing two things the same. You can't feel the lag with the feather because it's too light, but yet you can feel the weight of the club head through pressure point number 3 with the rock. I can feel there's a weight that's being thrown and thrust being applied. Skimming stones. Same idea. I wouldn't feel that with a feather. I wouldn't feel that with something really light. There's a leaf. Leaf. Very light. I can't feel anything there. So the weight of the club head, the mass of the club, that and the understanding of pressure point number 3 will create lag, or a sensation of lag. Not really too sure what lag is. I don't know if lag's the right word for that, but this, I mean, if you go fishing and you cast, I guess there's a form of lag in there as well. Clearly not a fisherman, comments below if you know anything about fishing. But that's the feeling I'm after, and there. You can take your right hand, okay, open the index finger up and the thumb. So now pressure point number 3, which is here, is in contact with the club. Hands and fingers off and hit shots like that to really feel that pressure point. There we go, I've opened up. These two fingers, middle and forefinger are still in contact. Hit balls like that. That's good. You can really feel the pressure point working there. I can feel the lag because I have to get the force going in the back of the shaft now because I've no other grip. I can no longer heave, no longer come from inside. I have to feel that exactly on the back of the shaft, which is therefore on the back of the golf ball. That is pressure point number 3. Far too cold now. I'm going to go in. Sorry this vlog slash coaching tip was all over the place. We went to yesterday, back to today, back to yesterday. I can't remember what happened, you know what I mean? Just subscribe. Got the magic hat. Just before I finish up here, I just want to see if the jacket's magic as well. Let's check this jacket's magic as well. Just give it a little shake and... wow, love it.